Welcome to Unitours. Thank you for your interest in our popular Catholic Ireland pilgrimage. We hope this video overview engages you to plan or join a future Ireland pilgrimage with us. On day 1, we depart our home airport to connect with our overnight flight to the Emerald Isle. We enjoy beverages, in-flight movies, dinner, and breakfast aloft. On day 2, we arrive at Dublin Airport, where we are greeted by our tour manager as we board our motor coach for the scenic drive through the Irish countryside and through the Wicklow Mountains. We enjoy a guided tour of the 6th century monastic settlement to see the Round Tower and remains of several churches. We then continue to Waterford, a riverfront city of Viking origins famous for its hand-cut crystal. We visit the House of Waterford Crystal, including the world's largest collection of their product, and a tour of the factory to see the fascinating process of glass blowing and cutting. There will be an opportunity to browse their opulent new store. A tradition while on pilgrimage is to celebrate a welcome dinner with others traveling with you on this faith journey. For the remainder of the evening, we relax at our hotel and enjoy a restful night's sleep in Waterford. On the morning of day 3, we leave Ireland's ancient east and travel cross-country to County Kerry in the southwest. En route, we stop in Blarney, where we climb to the battlements of fabled 15th century Blarney Castle to kiss the famous Stone of Eloquence. We also spend time in the Blarney Woolen Mills, where there is an excellent selection of Irish goods. We conclude with dinner and overnight in Tralee. On day 4, we travel around the Ring of Kerry, one of Ireland's most popular drives. With its spectacular scenery, unusually mild climate, and rapid changes in light and weather, this is a bewitching place of intense beauty. Ireland's highest mountains, the McGillicuddy's Reeks, raise a jagged edge to the sky, while at their feet rest 3 lakes, studded with little islands set among forests and lush glens. We continue through the remote villages of Cahirsaveen and Derrynane to Sneem, a village of colorful houses grouped around 2 squares. As we pass through Mole's Gap, with its views of the 3 lakes, we stop at Lady's View for another spectacular look. On the morning of day 5, we enjoy a drive along the Dingle Peninsula. The peninsula juts out into the Atlantic to claim Ireland's most westerly point. Here, majestic hills soar green and purple over vast, unspoiled valleys, glittering mountain streams tumble down to lakes, hedgerows blaze with fuchsias, and soft golden beaches stretch for miles. The peninsula is Gaeldic, an area where the Irish language is preserved. It also has some 2,000 sites of prehistoric and early Christian remains. We stop in the thriving, colorful fishing port town of Dingle before leaving County Kerry on the way to the Limerick area. One final photo stop for the day is in the picturesque village of Ottereh, where thatched houses line the street. That evening, join in the fun and feasting at Bunratty or Napogue Castle. Your medieval-style banquet is served in the great hall of the 15th century castle, during which the lords and ladies of the castle transport you in the spirit of the Middle Ages with their songs and stories. We overnight in Limerick in South County Clare. On day 6, we journey up the spectacular Wild Atlantic Way and through the rounded limestone hills of the Burren country. Along the way, we visit the cliffs of Moher. This impressive wall of rock rises to the heights of almost 700 feet above the Atlantic and stretches for 5 miles along the coast. We continue to Galway City and enjoy a walking tour of this bohemian city, pass by the Spanish Arch in the Claddagh area, formerly a fishing village but now a suburb of the city, and Lynch's Castle, one of the finest townhouses remaining in Ireland. We conclude the morning with a visit to the majestic marble Catholic Galway Cathedral. In the afternoon, we spend some time around Eyre Square, the hub of the city, where most of the shops are within easy reach. Or you may choose to stop by one of the many quaint pubs where traditional Irish music is played. In the evening, we drive south around Galway Bay to Dunguire Castle, a beautifully restored 15th century castle set on Keenvara Bay. This imposing castle makes a delightful and intimate setting for a traditional Irish meal, followed by entertainment which focuses on Ireland's literary heritage, including songs and extracts from the work of major Irish writers such as J.M. Synge, W.B. Yeats, and Sean O'Casey. On the morning of day 7, we traveled through the Connemara region, renowned for its gentle mountains, the 12 pins, and open landscape, with constantly changing skies and subtle colors. We continue our drive past the stark and soaring pinnacle of Croagh Patrick, where it is said that St. Patrick fasted for 40 days and won the mountain for Christianity. We pass by Westport, an attractive estate town situated on Clew Bay, and continue on to Knock. We visit Knock Shrine, a center of pilgrimage where an apparition of the Virgin Mary appeared to 15 people from the village on August 21, 1879. On day 8, we journey further into the wild Northwest and enjoy a tour of the countryside of the untouched County Donegal. It's a region famous for its scenery and the varying colors in the hills. Drive along the heavily indented coast, which is open to the Atlantic Ocean, and pass through some fishing villages, including Killybegs. We continue through windswept mountains and open countryside where few people can survive, but where sheep graze freely. With so many sheep, Donegal is famous for its tweed and wool production, often dyed in soft hues which reflect the colors of the countryside. On the morning of day 9, we travel east to the capital city of Ireland. En route, we stop in the town of Boyle to visit the ruins of Boyle Abbey, which dates from the 12th century. We also visit Strokestown Park House, which dates from the 17th century. This fine mansion shows the lifestyle of the affluent owners and the conditions of the servants and farmers of the area during the past centuries. The Famine Museum contains displays and description of the famine of the 1840s, when many Irish immigrated to the United States. We enjoy dinner and spend the night in Dublin. We spend the morning of day 10 enjoying a sightseeing tour introducing us to this capital city, with its many historic buildings, delightful gardens, and lively shopping streets. We visit St. Patrick's Cathedral, where author Jonathan Swift was once dean, and then Trinity College, where the Book of Kells, an early Christian manuscript of the 4 Gospels, is housed. The afternoon is at leisure so that you can browse shops and sightsee independently. If you enjoy shopping, there are a considerable number of department stores and boutiques. On the north side of the city, try O'Connell Street with its tree-lined walk of massive statues, or the pedestrianized Henry Street, which leads to the Moore Street Market, where modern-day Molly Malones sell cockles, mussels, fruit, and vegetables. The other main shopping hub is around Powerscourt Centre, Nassau Street and Grafton Street, Dublin's most fashionable walkway with its gaudy shop signs, department stores, restaurants, and cafes. On day 11, we transfer to the airport for our flight home with unforgettable memories to cherish always. We hope you enjoyed this video overview of our popular Catholic Ireland pilgrimage, and we trust it showcased the spiritual and cultural beauty of this pilgrimage and the comfortable pace each day follows. Please feel free to contact Unitours with any questions you may have in regards to planning or joining an Ireland pilgrimage today. Thank you, and we look forward to hearing from you soon. God bless you in your travels.